She can currently be seen on stage in The Little Foxes and on AMC's Better Call Saul. She was last seen in Second Stage's Man from Nebraska and received the Lortel Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Musical last year for her performance in Southern Comfort. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael McKean and Annette O'Toole.
Thank you. Good? Oh. You're Annette O'Toole, aren't you?
I am. Was until I fell over.
Thought you were taller. Good evening.
For every new play that premieres off-Broadway, an iconic text is reimagined and revitalized, breathing new life into a well-established play.
It's a precarious balancing act.
Oh, yes. And sometimes the results are astonishingly successful, sparking both our imaginations and an insightful dialogue.
Like the current Broadway revival of Little Foxes.
I hear about that all the time. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, but sometimes, even the most well-intentioned efforts leave us feeling muddled and full of questions like, why? What were you thinking? Who agreed to this, and how much were they paid?
Like every time McDonald's decides to reintroduce the McRib.
Yes.
Every time.
Every time, okay.
No bones.
The nominees for Outstanding Revival are...
The Death of the Last Black Man in the Whole Entire World, a.k.a. The Negro Book of the Dead, produced by Signature Theater, written by Suzan-Lori Parks. Othello, produced by New York Theater Workshop, written by William Shakespeare.
He's good, he's good.
Signature plays, Edward Albee's The Sandbox, Maria Irene Fornes's Drowning, Adrian Kennedy's Funny House of a Negro, produced by Signature Theater, written by Edward Albee, Maria Irene Fornes, Adrian Kennedy. Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, produced by Rachel Edwards, Jenny Gersten, Seaview Productions, Nate Koch, Fiona Rudin, Barrow Street Theater, Jean Dumanian, Rebecca Gold, and Tooting Arts Club. Music and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, book by Hugh Wheeler, adaptation by Christopher Bond. Sweet Charity, produced by the New Group in association with Kevin McCullum. Book by Neil Simon, music by Cy Coleman, lyrics by Dorothy Fields.
And the recipient of the 19. Thank you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Recipient of the 2017 Lucille Lortel Award for Outstanding Revival goes to... Read it.
Oh my God.
Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Thank you all so very much. This is wonderful. It's bloody marvellous. What can I say? Firstly, I want to pay tribute to all the wonderful nominees in this category. It's such a privilege for this little show to be rubbing shoulders with you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just have to say, before we came in here, I asked my beloved friend Jenny Gersten how long this speech should be, and she looked at me very seriously and said, it should be exactly 1 minute and 10 seconds. What is that about? I was like, is that actually a thing? And she was like, no, I just made it up because 1 minute is too short and 1 minute, 10 seconds is too long. So yeah, a little insane. And that's the kind of crap I've had to put up with for the last year and a half. Seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have a slew of people that I want to thank, and obviously that thanks comes from not just myself, but my producing partners, who I must thank here. Of course, the beloved Jenny Gersten, Greg Noble, Nathan Koch, and Janice Shea. Without your love and support, we really wouldn't have this New York City chapter, so thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this show started in a pie. God, I'm out of breath. What is going on? It started in a pie and mash shop in the depths of South London. And I lived with this idea for a very long time before I said it out loud. And when I did, it was met with such enthusiasm from the creative team. And I must just name check them here. They are Bill Buckhurst, who is the director, Simon Kenny, who is the wonderful designer, Ben Cox, who is the boy genius who did the orchestration and is our MD, Amy May and George Lamb are lighting designer and choreographer. I want to thank the UK cast for their bravery. I want to thank the US cast for their love and their passion and their talent and for really getting it. I want to also thank the US creative team. It is such a pleasure to welcome you to this ever-growing Sweeney family. I'm so scared the music's going to play. I want to thank Bill Yossis, our amazing pie maker. Woo! I never thought I'd be able to entice a former White House pastry chef to come and cook pie and mash for us, but he's such a wonderful, wonderful man, and he's there every night, which is extraordinary and somewhat absurd. I would also like to thank everyone at the Barrow Street Theatre for being so wonderful. Especially the stage management team who really have kept this show going. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. I would like to thank the front of house staff, and I'd like to thank the lovely Kate and Carly. The last thing I want to say, and underscoring, is brilliant, and so many people have said it better than I, but I would just like to say I'm very proud to be part of the ancient tradition of theatre making. Every night people come into the pie shop and they break bread and they talk to each other and they tell stories and they listen to stories, and it's very important that we continue this work now, because theatre is about community, it's about shared experience, it's about bringing people together and cultivating understanding and empathy. So I really salute you all, my friends, and let's keep fighting the good fight. Thank you very much.